Map Dad here. So with the coronavirus, everybody's inside now, so I appreciate all of the subscribers and all the views. And if you've been following the site and right, yeah, following the site. Well, anyway, you know that in the past, I took my daughter to Ohio for a concert. That was to see the band Everything, Everything. We'll call this episode The Sequel. Late in 2019, we flew to Atlanta for an overnight to see the band Caravan Palace. The venue was the Masquerade downtown. So we took the MARTA from the airport, that's their mass transit system, to the 5 Points station and walked across the street to the Fairfield Inn. And the hotel was just a 5-minute walk from the Masquerade, which is part of Underground Atlanta, a 50-year-old entertainment district that peaked in the 70s, was reborn in the 80s and 90s, and right now in 2020 is in the midst of another makeover. So after the show, we had one day in Atlanta and no car. So to maximize the time, we headed to the main tourist spots around Centennial Olympic Park. Instead of the MLK Historical Park, a stop at the Center for Civil and Human Rights. No Buckhead or the High Museum of Art. Instead, a visit to the Georgia Aquarium, a fascinating display of our ocean creatures. A new gallery for sharks is expected to be complete later in 2020. The Cafe Aquaria inside, a decent lunch option with a salad bar and hot food bar. The third and final stop around the park was the world of CocaCola, a fascinating history of the global beverage. I could have sat all day watching Coke commercials made here in the U.S. and around the world. Well, speaking of around the world, the last stop at the museum is a room where you can taste Coke products from everywhere. There are more than 100 choices, some interesting tastes, and sticky floors. Now, I did like Bebo Candy Pine Nut from Africa. And fully carbonated, it was back to the airport, less than 24 hours spent in the ATL. I'm Map Dad, helping point your travel in the right direction.